Mm-hmm. That's not homework.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's not homework. Do homework. Bad. 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 Bad.
Look, I'm doing homework.
Bad.
Here, Onyx.
Bad. Hello. I see that we have exactly a one viewer. My oh my.
It's probably Joey. DeSoto.
I hope it's Joey. We promised him a sleep stream. Hello, Joey. Jojo. Jobo. Jojo Dodo.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo. Is that you? Hello. There's a silent one here with us today. For there are no words spoken.
They don't speak, they type. They're speechless.
Am I distracting you?
No.
Okay. If I'm distracting
You're
you,
not distracted.
if I'm distracting you, you
Not
make me go
distracting
away.
No.
Yes.
You're not distracted.
Oh no, they left. Oh no, they came back. Hello. I was like, oh no, they left. Oh no, they
new
came
person.
back. New person.
If it was Joey, he'd comment. Where's Joey? Where's Joey?
Oh, I see. This says top chat and not live chat. Your brother's ugly AF.
Oh, so it's a loser.
This is not my brother. I was joking about that. My brother and boyfriend have the same name. Thank you. Yeah. People trying to do research figuring out who my boyfriend is or who my family is or whatever, and then they find my brother's name is Noah, and then they assume you're Noah. Well, you are Noah, but you're not that Noah. It's so dumb. Yes, everyone, this is my brother. Sure, yeah, definitely. This is my brother. Yeah, yep. We're totally, absolutely related. Completely.
Look at my hair.
We're so related. We're the most related couple. We're actually clones, and he just cut his hair shorter than mine.
We're like relatable.
We're related because we're relatable. Let's celebrate all of your beautiful features. Hey, let's smear your face now with the back of my hand. Now,
You are distracted right now.
oh yeah. Well, when enough people come, I'm gonna start reading part 1 of my story. They gotta show that they're really into the stream by commenting. Hello there, I'm a trash can. How are you? Hello there. This is what the trash can do. The trash can likes to talk like this, like this. The trash can. Oh, hello, how are you, miss? A trash can. wearing a hat now. My hat's on the trash now. What do you think of that? And then I'll put it right on top of my head. And then I'll wear it right on my head instead. You never really knew what kind of trash can this was. And then you realize the cause. Everybody knows that it's only because this is a trash can. And he is my man. Everybody knows that. I understand that the can has a bag on top of it. Everybody knows that you must admit that this is my homeboy, my trash can. That's terrible. Jazzy, what's up? Hey, Dan Last. Thank you for subscribing to my new channel. Sorry about getting flagged.
Is Joey here?
Yes. Hello, Joey DeSoto. Again, my dearly beloved fan. How are you? Are you doing well? This is a small world. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Chop Chop? Yeah, yeah. Hush now, ceiling. You've always been my greatest friend. Can you do a sleep stream for me? Okay, tonight we'll do a sleep stream. What do you think, Bo? Yeah, okay. Okay, Dan Last, I'll be careful.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Bye.
Don't do that shit.
I didn't think it'd be so.
Like, seriously, get out of here.
I'm sorry.
What was?
Oh no, now we're down to just one person again. Oh yeah, now it's two people. Sorry. Is that too loud? What did you say? Oh shit. Damn it. Do I snore? I think so. Sometimes.
No, I'm not sleeping right now, Joey. Thank you, Joey. There we go. Joey, do you want to hear a story? I wrote a story. Do you want to hear part one of the story I've been making? I've been making a story. Who wants to hear part one of my story? Who wants to hear part one of my story? Who wants to hear part one? Is this too loud? My story. Who wants to hear part one? Who wants to hear part one? Story too loud still. Who wants to hear part one of my story? Who wants to hear part one of my story? Just tell them on, everyone. Please just tell me if you want to hear part one of my story. Do you want to hear part one of part? Yeah, thank you, Joey. Okay. So this is part one. All right. Thank you, Joey. Cottage in the Fern Forest, an off-grid Hawaii fairy tale. In my daydreams as a child, some of this is based on stuff I want to try. Some of it is based on daydreams I've had recently. Some of this is based on a true story that I lived. So it's kind of a hodgepodge. Okay. How trapped I felt. I sat there in a white room with a large brick wall and with large no. How trapped I felt. I sat there in a white room with large white brick walls and a blue metal door. I was a child. The silence. Is this too loud for you? Do you want me to stream elsewhere?
There's nowhere else for me to stream.
You can stream in the shower.
No.
I was a child. The silence rung loudly in my ears, the video camera in the upper corner staring at me coldly. Let me out of here, I murmured. Let me out. There was no answer. The silence rung louder in this walk-in closet, sized solitary confinement room, driving me to madness as it pierced my mind with its sharp, icy hums. Let me out, I screamed, tears pouring down my face, going down my chin and onto the floor. Let me out, 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 let me out. This is the kind of stuff I used to say, so. I will consume your organs, I will kill you, I want to go home. I want to go back to the island, I will escape and get on a plane, and you can't lock me up anymore, you can't lock me up anymore, you can't lock me up anymore, you can't. Said this a bunch of times. Let me free, please. I saw the pencil lead on the floor, I picked it up and began to calm down. The solitary confinement room wouldn't be so bad if it looked a bit homelier. I began to doodle furniture on the walls, a TV, a sleeping cat, even a mat on the floor, a window with palm trees outside. I began to play wonderful pretend games like I was in my own little house in the future. Back on the island, I was forced to leave and have. What do you mean, Nickelodeon? And thank you. And have a place with a cold, empty brick room. Suddenly, I came up with an idea. I looked up at the camera and yelled, I'm eating pencil lead! and threateningly dangled the graphite over my gaping mouth. The door swung open, and a man and a woman walked in. Staff members. They stood by the door, thinking that would stop me from leaving, but that wouldn't stop me. I held my hands behind my back and broke the pencil lead in 2 parts, and then threw one side of the lead to one side of the room, and the woman only 3 people. And the woman went to get it, but the man stayed by the door. The woman found the lead, but I threw another lead her way. I just threw 2 bits of lead, I said, but really I had thrown 1. I looked at the man. I have a bit of pencil lead in my mouth, too, I said. The man came and grabbed me, asking me to open my mouth. But like the escape artist I was, I broke free from his grip and darted out the door. The girl got out, screamed the man. They chased me down the hall, and I saw my classmates lined up in the hall, while my classmate Tristan just laughed, while the staff members chased me. I threw my rubber Croc shoe at one of the staff who were chasing me, but I missed. I ripped off my shirt and tossed it into the air. That's what you get for locking me up, I screamed. I heard Tristan burst out laughing in the distance. I ran into the boys' bathroom and hid in one of the boys' bathroom stalls. Well, the staff didn't find me there, but all I really did was trap myself in a bathroom stall instead of a solitary room. I knew the next thing I should do is run outside and into the city. Then would be the next part of my plan, getting on a plane back to the island and away from this crazy institution. Needless to say, I never got on a plane that day. Needless to say, I spent years in that hellhole. How free I felt. I drove my pastel and this is like daydream shit here, really. Coming here, this next part. How free I felt. I drove my pastel mint-colored street-legal go-kart through the dirt path across the pasture lands by the sea on a winter's morning in Hawaii. The cold, wet tropical wind blew hair all over my face. My pet hairless dwarf rat, Pinku, slept snug in her little pocket of my satchel that hung around my shoulder while I was dripping wet and a bit cold. This is what a dwarf rat is if you're curious. I'm not associated with this page. Here's the link. I'm putting that in the chat if anyone would like to learn more about rats. My cooler on the seat beside me.
What link you send?
Camaraderie.com. My cooler on the seat beside me jumped as my golf cart hit one of the jagged lava rocks. I could see a greenish mass in the distance, and although it seemed to be some sort of grass, I knew it was in fact sand. Green Sand Beach, the beach made of peridot, I muttered to myself happily. Our beach. I muttered to myself happily. Almost there. The colorful sunrise on the horizon grew dimmer as I neared the mass of tiny gemstones. This is Green Sand Beach. It's a real place. It's made of olivine, sometimes called peridot, really depends on the quality. Again, not associated with this page. Sending that into the link if anybody wants to learn more about an interesting natural phenomenon called a green sand beach. It's an actual place in Hawaii on the Big Island. Once I got there, I parked at the top of the ledge and grabbed. Where are you at? Oh, Rebella D. I'm in a. Should I say that I'm in what kind of place I'm in, or should I just not tell them at all? Oh.
I mean, better than making it to homeless shelter or prison.
It's true. I'm in a college. I'm visiting my boyfriend. Oh, thank you, Rebella D. That's sweet. Well, my lover, really, I should say. Once I got there, I parked at the top of the ledge and I grabbed my inflatable raft and plugged it in to inflate and set aside my cooler. I checked my solar panels to see if they were working correctly. Oh, thank you, Rebella. And when I saw they were at. Thanks, Urbella. Yes, we plan to be together for quite a while. Okay, sorry. Back to the story. I-
Talk about me more.
And I grabbed my inflatable raft and plugged it in to inflate and set aside my cooler. I checked my solar panels to see if they were working correctly, and when I saw they were and my raft was fully inflated, I picked up my cooler and set off towards the beach, dragging my raft behind me, my furless friend nestled in my bag. On my way down, I began seeing the Peridot Beach more clearly. I saw an oriental-looking woman with a pair of ripped jeans throwing something off the top of a rock and onto the sand at the beach, and she then ran away. When I got to the beach, I was curious, so I set out to investigate what it was. It was some sort of sealed jar that seemed to have been filled with nothing but green sand. Weird, I murmured to myself. As I began to unscrew the lid of the jar, Pinku began to poke her little head out of the side of the satchel, climbing up my arm and onto my shoulder. Also looking at the jar, when I unscrewed the jar and sifted my hands through it, I saw it truly had been filled with nothing but sand. Pinku, that's so strange, I said, looking to the curious little rodent. She didn't respond, but instead ignored me and began to climb into the back of my gray dress. Well, I guess I can still use this jar. I may find it useful somehow. I dumped the sand out of the jar to empty it and put it into my bag. Back to the task at hand, I said. When I got down to the ocean, I pushed my raft out into the water and I put my cooler inside. As the ocean nipped at my brown Uggs, making them wet and squishy, I took them off and put them into the raft as well. Oh, by the way, I just want to add, nobody take my story or it's copyright. This is officially mine and no one can take it. Just wanted to add that. Y'all can talk about it and stuff, but no one post this and be like, yeah, this is mine, because that's illegal. Anyway, now continuing. And climbed into the raft. I set out into the ocean, and when we got to the nearest reef, I stopped. Yeah. I looked down and saw a cluster of some large, round purple figures beneath the surface, clinging to a rock. I pulled a rope out of my bag, tying it to my waist and to one of the handles on the raft so it wouldn't float away. I grabbed another bag, a plastic bag, out of my satchel and put the satchel down into the raft and jumped in. After I jumped in, I saw these were what I had been looking for. 8 delicious sea urchins. This was really a jackpot. But just when I was about to begin harvesting them, I heard an all too familiar shrill squeak and felt something tugging at my hair in a panic. I briskly grabbed the mass that was tugging at my hair and saw it was Pinku. I had forgotten she was still in my hood. I jetted to the surface, bouncing off of the rock below me for momentum. I got to the raft and I put her in as she shivered in a little heap. Oh no! I forgot. I put in parentheses research what to do with the drowned rat here, and I forgot to look up that aspect. I put her in my satchel, wrapping her in her little baby blue blanket, and I dove back underwater. The rocks almost scraped my bare knees due to my dress being short enough that the knees were exposed, and it was annoying. While I was under there, I placed the 8 sea urchins into my plastic grocery bag. I knew just how to grab them without letting their spindly quills prick my fingers, grabbing them very lightly and only squeezing just enough to pick them up, and putting my fingers between the quills and not on the tips of them. After I placed them all into my bag, I swam over the reef and searched for more urchins. Colorful fish swam everywhere, swarming like butterflies to a butterfly bush in the forest, as some even weaved themselves in and out of my hair, and I felt one slipping into the back of my hood. I pulled out one of my sea urchins and broke it in half, setting the delicious treat down in front of me as I stayed very still, Trying not to let the waves bob me too much, a cascade of color burst into the ocean as a swarm of brilliant fish came in a various array, tearing away at the urchin, and the little ones, like angelfish and butterfly fish, stayed on the sidelines, nibbling happy at the crumbs. Oh, Joey, you have autism? I have autism too. I noticed a rainbow fish staying out of my way in its snot bubble it had made for itself like they do, as some of them will create a bubble from their own slime to protect themselves around themselves and hide in nooks and crannies in the sides of coral and rocks. After most of the fish had departed and the sea urchin was finished, I continued to swim. I then swam to the surface and gasped for air, swimming back down as I would continue to do so every 8 minutes or so, which was how long I could hold my breath. I would collect tons and tons of sea urchins as my bag grew heavy with them. Oh, I will in a bit, Joey. Thank you, right when I'm done reading. I also collected hundreds of oysters and other types of mussels, but just then I saw something spectacular, a delicious and unexpected treat, an octopus the size of a large watermelon, who was blending into the coral around itself and was wrapping its tentacles around a sort of mollusk. Where did it go?
It's getting active in here.
Thank you. Prying the meat mercilessly from the shell to snack on, I opened up another one of my sea urchins as the meat scattered, and once again a glorious array of colorful fish swarmed the sea. The octopus, who presumably hadn't noticed me, was a very intelligent creature. The octopus sneakily inched forward, ready to feast on some of the fish who came for the sea urchin snack. It flattened itself and moved quickly yet silently, like a ninja, except with the ability to change colors. Its rubbery skin burst into rainbows as it attempted to blend in with the fish around it. Suddenly, I reached out and nabbed the octopus, sending. Why was this message retracted? I didn't retract it.
No.
Sending the fish into a panic as they darted away from the scene in various directions. The octopus struggled, but I pushed hard off the green sand below my feet for momentum once again, and I found myself at the surface, and I swam toward the boat with one arm while the vicious octopus struggled against me in the other, my bag of sea urchins hanging from the rope at my side, bouncing along with the tide. Half hanging over my raft, I placed Pinku out of the satchel and to the side and grabbed the large knife, and I killed the octopus with it. The octopus was dead, but its nerves let the creature flail about in my hand. After it went limp, I put the knife back into the bag, and Pinku took it upon herself to crawl back in. I climbed up into the raft and placed the octopus on the ice in the cold, icy cooler, from salt water to frozen. I emptied out my plastic bag into the cooler to preserve the mussels, and I took my wet Uggs, which I had left in the boat, in my plastic bag and tied it shut. Then I shut the cooler and proceeded to row my way back to the shore. When I got to the shore, on my way up the sand, I had an idea. I thought perhaps I could melt some of the peridot sand down into larger jewels and create a necklace for myself with it. I put large fistfuls of sand greedily into the pockets of my sopping wet gray hood dress and walked up into my mint green golf cart and drove home. On the road home, the plains grew more and more full of trees until they began to morph into forests. Where did it go? Until they began to morph into forests. Until they began to morph into forests and mountainous landscapes. I watched the trees run past me as I moved forward in my vehicle, and the wind splattered my wet hair, intertwining with it and causing it to fly in various directions. When I got home, I was really happy to be there. It was still early morning, and the dew was covered sparkling on everything in my corner of the forest. I parked my golf cart on my bare patch of dirt I cleared last week to park it on. Bright orange mushrooms of tiny bright orange mushrooms and tiny bright green baby ferns curled into queues, both sprouting from the dust. Gigantic emerald hued ferns twice as tall as myself grew all around me, ferns so big I could use them as mats on the floor to sleep on if I had wanted to. After I got out of my car, I walked towards a small patch made of dirt, smiling slightly to myself as I felt the slightly moist earth beneath my bare toes. Oh, am I rocking? Oh. Sorry. Hello, I am Danny Live. Dirt will do for now, I thought. But before I know it, this path will be paved with a mosaic of broken glass instead. Giant ferns glistening in morning dew as they dotted this forest of cook pines. It would be a little ways walk until I reached my clearing, probably a good 15 minutes. There was a raspberry thicket on the way there. As I passed, I saw beautiful sparkling red raspberries glistening with that morning dew. I decided to gather some, as they could prove to be as they could prove to be a wonderful breakfast that morning. I stepped off the dusty ground and onto the cool, wet grass that refreshed my dirty bare feet, and I took my plastic bag out of my satchel once again. I began selecting berries greedily, plucking their juicy plump rubies off their spindly jade briars and plopping them into my plastic bag. Once my bag was heavy with breakfast, I continued down the path on a sunny patch in the forest. As I was walking home was a large mass of butterfly bushes, billowing over every inch of sunlight. I smiled to myself as I saw the clusters of butterflies dancing about happily and sipping nectar from the shit, I lost my place. Dancing about happily and sipping nectar from the blooms. As I continued walking on, I heard the morning doves cooing, good morning to the forest. But I also heard the clucking of 3 happy hens. My hens. I was home. The sun broke through the trees and flooded my clearing among the pines, my clearing in the fern forest, and there it was, my styrofoam caravan. So basically, the styrofoam caravan is like, oh, thank you, I am Danny Live. So basically, the styrofoam caravan is like, by the way, if you want to collab, you can totally email me, on that. You can, uh, message me at, here, is there some way? I am Danny, do you have an email? Anyway, um, my hens. I was home. The sun broke through the trees, and I flooded my clearing among the pines, my clearing in the fern forest. And there it was, my styrofoam caravan. Anyway, so the caravan is like, so when I was younger, actually, not when I was younger, a couple of months ago, I was thinking in my head, well, I don't have a driver's license, but I want a caravan. But I can't because I want to have something that I can move around easily and like park and stuff like that. And it's pretty small, but I want to save money on rent and like just like rent land plots and things like that. And then I wanted to like use another address, like a P.O. box or something like that. And I wanted to do this after I was done with Job Corps. And I had been designing this caravan, and I designed it in my head as something that I wanted that was like a caravan that was made of styrofoam, but the ground of the caravan was made out of a waterproof plywood. And then there was like a little carpet inside, and all of the furniture was inflatable so that it would be really light The caravan was made of styrofoam. And then there would be like a little hidden secret space under the counter that I would actually sleep in. And then there would be a bed which I wouldn't sleep in, so that if anybody broke in, they would like think that no one was there and I'd be fine when I'd actually be sleeping inside of the counter. And so basically, yeah, and I had like this whole water set up. I had all the decorations planned out. There was I wanted it to basically I wanted to have like a lot of like air plants like in like windowsills and stuff like that. Like a whole window garden, but like filled with like air plants and like made out of like a plastic material that was like very thin and light, and things like that because they're light, you know. And to instead of having like a food storage, I wanted to have like gift cards and stuff like that. Um, oh, thank you, Sickly Live. By the way, Sickly, if you stream, if anybody here streams, we should totally collab because I would personally like to bring more attention to my channel. So if anybody wants to collab, that would be cool. Anyway, but yeah, and then I had this idea of like, breaking apart DVDs and then making like kind of mosaics out of the broken parts of DVDs for like counters and like on the walls and around windows and stuff like that. Basically just making it really pretty and then taking like a light stucco material and then like painting things with it, and then take like there are these things called styrofoam brick walls, so I wanted to like they were like a styrofoam brick wall peel thing that like, and I wanted to like put that all on the inside, and I wanted to like make the outside of the caravan have like, and I wanted to like line like furniture with like cork placemats, because cork is very light, and then even though the furniture would be inflatable, it would like look like it was made out of wood. So I just had like all of these ideas for the caravan. Oh, thank you, Joey DeSoto. Oh, you would like to you would like to collab with me? I am Danny Live. Cool. Us small YouTubers got to stick together. Anyway, so thank you. So now I will continue reading now that I explained the caravan pretty good. Yeah, and actually, I should draw it out. Bo, do you have a pencil?
In my room.
Oh wait, I bet I have a pencil in my easy backpack. This is the backpack EBZ gave me. I carry this thing around like a rag doll. Aha. Alas, here's a pencil. And here's a pad of paper. So basically, these were basically the blueprints for the caravan. So I wanted to make it like this. This was the door. This was the bedroom, living room, and kitchen. There's counter, mini fridge, on counter, table and chairs, bed, bean shaped rug, living room. So basically, like, this was how I was making it, right? So can y'all see? Okay, so this was like, this is the bedroom, and I got like this bean shaped giant bean baggish kind of bed that was like inflatable because I found this website that like lets you make anything you want but inflatable. So I wanted to do it with furniture. So this was going to be the bed that was going to be inflatable. Then I was going to put like a rug, but it was really just going to be like some cheap little light rug, 2 inflatable couches, and like I wanted a styrofoam table, and I wanted it to be lined with like cork wood placemat so that it looked like it was made out of wood. And then this was going to be the styrofoam counter, also lined with corkwood placemats, but then it was going to have a mosaic of broken DVDs, kind of like on the top, but the rest of the counter, like the bottom part, but then the top part is like a DVD mosaic with like a plastic thing over it so you can cut on it. And then there was like a mini fridge on the counter, and then there would be like a rice cooker and like a little plug-in rice cooker and a little plug-in stove eye kind of thing. Yeah, a little plug-in stove eye kind of thing on there, and like there would be like a cabinet, like little doors to open and close inside of the counter, like underneath. Then I was going to have like a little sink over here that like the sink would have like a barrel on the side that catches rainwater on the outside, but then was purified. But I was also thinking of collecting salt water for the sink, but then collecting rainwater for drinking, but salt water for showering as well as washing dishes, since like and then boiling the salt water to like make it cleaner, as a possibility for washing dishes. And then I was going to have like another styrofoam table lined with corkwood here, and I was going to have like two and I was going to have like 2 plastic stools also lined with corkwood here. So that's kind of the basis of what I wanted to do. The door, let me move the door. The door was actually going to be through the living room, and then you could go either straight to the bedroom or straight to the kitchen, right? So it's like 3 separate rooms, and then there's like of course there's doors in between those rooms. There's a door here and a door here, and then like it's separated by styrofoam walls as well, and those styrofoam walls have like a peel on and off like wall decoration of fake bricks, which you can also find online. So that was kind of my plan. And then I was thinking of the floor to be either like I was thinking of the kitchen floor to be like just cut up pieces of DVD for like a mosaic, or like maybe like those cheap nylon floors that you can get at Home Depot or something like that. I don't know. It was just kind of improvised. But I wanted to go for like a girly chic theme for everything, like lace and frills and florals and tea sets and things like that with the decoration. Anyway, so that's the basis of the caravan. My hens, I was home. Oh yeah, ours. Although because it's ours, I know that you're not interested in girly shit. But in this story, it's just me so far, and it's like a love story about us meeting and then like getting married in the end. Mm-hmm. So, and at this point, okay. So I started writing this shortly before we started dating. Really? Yeah, and then I went back and changed it after. Anyway, so my hens. I was home. The sun broke through the trees and flooded my clearing among the plains, my clearing in the fern forest. Wait, wrong part. Shit. Where'd I go?
I need 5 more questions, dude.
Okay, dear. And there it was, my styrofoam caravan. I stepped inside and turned on my little white laptop, opening it up and calling my boyfriend for a video call. Hey, Beau, I said happily. How are you, sweetie? A warm, goofy smile stretched across my stream. My name in this is Amethyst because I wanted to make a different name. Hello, Amethyst, said my boyfriend's sweet, loving voice back to me. I picked up the laptop and carried it under my arm. Still open, walking out of my tiny living room and pulled back my door, which revealed a tiny dining room, which had been separated from the living room by the wall and the door. I placed my laptop on the table. that I had made, and I said, I'm just going to do some cooking today. I thought I would make one of my old favorites. A thoughtful look traced over my boyfriend's face as he smirked and furrowed his brow as I emptied out my contents from my cooler and onto the table and began sorting through them. Someone coming over? You went all out today, it seems. You can't fit all that in your tiny mini fridge at all. Well, I said, I thought today would be fun to call over. Yeah, I'm rocking, so what? Yeah, rock like a boss, rock and roll. Okay. I thought it would be fun to call over an essential oil saleswoman today and then buy one of her oils from her if she stays for dinner. I was going to buy some lovely lilac oil anyway to comb into my hair, so I figured I may as well take advantage of it as an excuse to invite someone over for dinner. My boyfriend shook his head. Well, at least you found a cheaper alternative to getting people to visit you for dinner than calling up a plumber to ask him to check your literal one pipe in your entire house, which is to your sink. Good thing I will be over there in a few days, so you won't have to literally bribe people into coming over anymore. Sorry. I laughed. Hey, it gets pretty lonely over here, and besides, you know I'm not the greatest at making friends, I said. I opened up my tiny solar camping fridge and got out a bundle of basil and 3 small limes. I had recently harvested these from my nearby farm plot that I was renting and growing produce on. I laid these out on the table as well. Then I got out a jar of coconut water with large chunks of coconut pulp that had been scraped into it. I got out a large hand crank blender. I dumped the coconut mixture, the entire bundle of basil, and then I peeled a lime and removed the seeds and put my seeded peeled lime into the blender as well. What is that? Asked Bo in a confused voice. What is that? I don't understand. No, what is that? I don't understand, he continued. It's my broth for my Thai coconut seafood soup, I said. I shook my head. Oh no, they didn't cut out my stream for eating chalk. They cut out my stream for having my boyfriend's foot in my mouth. Apparently, they thought it was sexual. Oh, I forgot something, I said. I shook my head and said, oh, I forgot something. I took out a chunk of ginger root out of my fridge as well as a bundle of lemongrass and tossed them into my blender mixture and continued grinding. You make really weird food. Did you make that food up or is it an actual food? Asked Bo. I smiled and said, it's Thai food. I found a recipe online, but tweaked it to have a much heartier broth. I had this soup back in Virginia with my Aunt Hanukkah at a Thai restaurant. It's my favorite soup. Will you make me some of it when I come? Asked Bo. You know I will, I said. The broth was ready. Now it just needed to be cooked. I got out my large rice cooker and put some dried rice into the rice cooker along with the broth. I cut up the octopus, putting the beak and organs to the side, and emptied out my sea urchins and mussels from their hard exteriors and into the pot. I put various dried spices that had roots for this recipe that I had hung up in my window and tied, and then I put the limes in after they were peeled and de-seeded. And after that, I squeezed all their juice into the pot. I put the shells and beak and lime rinds all into a tied-up cheesecloth and put that into my Thai soup so that it would enhance the flavor but not get any weirdness in it. What is that weird bag of stuff you're putting in your soup for? Asked my boyfriend. I responded, it's like a tea bag but with shells in it instead of spices. Oh, he said, did you invent that idea? I think so, I said, but I'm not really sure. I turned my rice cooker on and my soup started to cook. I sat down in front of the screen and grabbed my raspberries out of my plastic bag I had been carrying and began to eat my breakfast. Did you pick more of those? Asked my boyfriend. Yes, I said. Same thicket on the way back here. My boyfriend raised a brow. So, Amethyst, why do you keep hiring plumbers and electricians and stuff just to come to your house and have dinner with you? Well, I said, I guess I'm kind of lonely. So I I don't have any in real life friends to hang out with at the moment, just online friends. Really, it's nice to see people face to face every now and then and show off my cooking and have people check out the styrofoam caravan. Well, said Bo, you won't need to worry about that when I come and stay with you over the winter break in 2 days. Yes, I'm so excited about that, I said. Anyway, so that's what I have so far of my story. Well, that was about an hour. Thank you, Bo. You like it? Believe it or not, even though it was in about an hour's worth of story, I had been working and reworking on this so much. And that's actually not all that I have. I actually have more of it. I just am saving it so that I can have even more to read over time. So that, like, I guess it's kind of like my backup plan. Like, when I run out of things to say, I can, like, start reading my story. Well, anyway, now that I read that story, I think I'll make up a rhyme. I think I can make up poems. Oh, I know. I actually wrote a really cool poem that I want to read. Oh, wait, what did that say? What did that just say? Oh, 11 minutes remaining of battery. Crap. Oh, do you have a computer charger I can borrow? I think you brought one, didn't you? Thank you, sweetie. Did you say you had 5 more questions? 3 more? Oh, good. Oh, I have an idea. So after I read the poem, I can do a drawing stream as well because if I can get, do you know where I can get markers to draw on this whiteboard? Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm not getting off yet, sweetie. I just plugged this in. Oh no, people left because they thought I was leaving. No, I'm not leaving though. I just needed a plug. Oh, good, they came back. Well, 2 people came back. Time to read a poem. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's my poem. We found a seed upon the ground. We found a seed upon the ground and wondered what may come. We each took turns watering it days. Oh, wait, let me see if this is the right version. Oh, here we go. We found a seed upon the ground and wondered what may come. We each took turns watering it after day's work was done. We tilled it and we made a scarecrow, built a tiny fence, until a small green sprout came up, a lovely circumstance. The little sprout grew taller as waters came on down. Our friendship grew to more than that, a sapling of an elm. The elm grew stronger and stronger, and when crookedness came, we straightened it with string until the stick was right again. It grew higher and higher, till it was big and strong, and birds nested inside the tree, and squirrels came along. Some villagers came around and tried to cut it down, but we will never let them cut our dear elm to the ground. Together we set straps around it, because that elm was ours. We did it in the night, unseen underneath the stars, and as that trap was now set, as villagers slept, we both shared a smile, our lovely oath was kept.
The next day, they all returned and thought they tried their best and realized that they could never pass our clever tests. They looked upon our tree and they smiled in awe at how well we protected it like it would never fall. Though the night Though one night it was stormy and it couldn't be helped, a bolt of lightning struck our tree and our lovely elm fell. We then fought with each other. In anger, we both let out a shout. We called each other silly names like pathetic and clout. You're as mean as a badger, you're as ugly as a trout. It seemed right then we were not friends, no, not one small amount. We then thought that we were family, and in fact so much more, but all of that was compromised because of the storm. We didn't talk for a few days and went opposite ways, but after a bit realized we missed those sunny days, those days that we would laugh together and falling in love, those days the elm would last forever when push came to shove. The way that we would climb it and rest underneath and use the branches of the elm to make each other wreaths, the time that each of us had something we could keep, but then we realized what mattered wasn't our tree, and each of us had walked along to its old stump sadly. We gasped that night in surprise as we saw each other gladly, and we each ran up and then we embraced one another. I'm sorry that I hurt you. It really wasn't fair. What happened happened. It's okay as long as you're still there. I'm sorry I was rude and angry, filled with hate and spite. Do not worry, I was wrong too. Everything's all right. And as we watched the sunrise, we both noticed one thing. A small green leaf grew on our stump, and so did another ring. Of all the rings that our stump had, was amazing then. Instead of 9 as it was before, its rings were now of 10. And now today we still go there, wrinkly and old, and children gather all around to hear the story told. The stump has rings of 55, woody rings it holds, and leaves of elm grow on that stump, for it is of old age, and when we tell the kids our stories, we use it as a stage, and children run off and hold hands as they go off to play. With wisdom that they learn for us, they'll find their sunny days. And underneath our elm one day, with its rings of 86, it came time for both of us to see heaven's bliss. We went to sleep under that tree, we held each other's hands, and it was there that we were buried as it was God's plan. So it was up to heaven that we flew there together, singing and laughing in our songs forever. As we watched our tree grow small, as we rose higher and higher, as we felt ourselves be free and feel lighter and lighter. And so our tree sat on earth proudly with ever-growing bands, 100, 300, 1,065. Our love in both heaven and earth will always be alive. I said this poem to someone once and it made them cry. Oh, thank you. I am Danny Live. Yeah, because, it was for whoever would be my friend in the future. Because I was really lonely at the time. And I didn't have anybody at that time when I wrote that. I love you. Did you finish your questions? I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Joey. I love you. Thank you, Joey. I'm glad that I make you smile. Well, I suppose I could make a drawing video if I could find some kind of blackboard pen to make something with. I think I'll go search for a blackboard pen, but I'll be right back, and I'll also search for a clothespin because this dress is a bit.
You gonna look for one?
I think outside in the lobby, but I'll use my book.
Down.
Huh?
Go on.
No, I'll use my book as a doorstop. I'll be okay.
Hey,
Yes.
just go with you.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you, dear. I love you. I'm an airplane. I'm an airplane. back. Oh wow, chat waited for me. Oh, what a nice little dancing emoji. Yes, I'm still gonna do a drawing stream on the whiteboard, but I have to wait till my boyfriend is done with his homework first, because then we'll get distracted streaming out in the halls. Bo, are we still gonna do a hallway stream when you're done with your homework as well?
You mean on my phone?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're also gonna be doing a hallway wandering stream and such. Bo and I are still in agreement with that after I'm done making this video as well. So, yeah, there will not only be whiteboard drawings, but also some wanderings and other lollygagging moments indeed. Oh, you told ABZ he should make a road spray. What else is new?
Oh, what?
This is my ABZ backpack from ABZ. Actually, I didn't mean for that to be weird. I was just trying to be funny. Anyway. Hello, my name is ABZ. I am moving my mouth. Mind you, what else is new? Jasmine, I want to see you be successful. Hello. Do you want to come watch my stream? Let me think of something else ABZ would say. Why are you ripping me off with guests? Oh, great. So first, I ask a lady to not make me pay $17 for a plastic thing when I was right in the gas station parking lot, right there. And then the next thing you know, people are making videos saying I wanted free gas. I never asked for free gas. I just didn't want to get ripped off. I'm ABZ. I make perfectly logical points all the time. Yeah, and he was right to return it. I make perfectly logical points all the time, but nobody ever listens to me. Nobody ever listens, even though I make perfectly logical points. What else is new? And by the way, I'm not making fun of him. I'm actually saying all these things because I personally also think they're true. I don't blame him for trying to pour gas into a Gatorade bottle. What a ripoff. $17 for a plastic thing. She didn't even try to go pump gas into his car. He was like right there. Like he was like right in the parking lot, just taking advantage of somebody else's misfortune, trying to get monetary gain off someone's misfortune. Just saying, pretty stupid. I mean, I didn't know that. I mean, yeah, sugar in the gas tank might be bad, but like, it's people acting like EBZ was out of line for that. Oh, thank you, Joey. Yeah, we should totally be friends, Joey. I think you seem cool. Hey, Bo, do you also want to be friends with Joey? Bo and I will both be friends with Joey. Joey DeSoto. Bo and I are friends with you now, Joey DeSoto. I am here, Joey DeSoto. Let me mod you. You too, I am Danny. How do I add moderator? Add moderator. There. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, this bag is nice. This was EBZ's bag, and he gave it to me as a present. Which reminds me, I actually have to get a fanny pack when I can, because he's right, I do lose everything, and I do need a fanny pack so that I don't lose everything. Because like I do have an issue with losing things, but it's like I haven't had any way to buy anything. So I want a fanny pack, but I can't go anywhere. Maybe when me and my boyfriend go to town tomorrow, which we're going to be doing a town stream because we have to go to Social Security to get some things straightened out. And then after we go to Social Security, we're going to be kind of doing stuff. I will be your friend more if you do a sleep stream. Joey. I'm going to do a sleep stream. Hi, webmaster. Why did you get banned? I can't fix it. Oh, why did you get banned? I can't find it. Sorry, I misread it. The reason why I was banned, this was on, I have 2 channels. I have this channel, which is now for streaming because I got banned. And then I have the other channel, which is for videos because I got banned. My original channel, which is Jasmine Sky Princess Attention Junkie, if anyone's interested. The reason why I got banned was because I made a video sticking my lovely lover's foot in my mouth. It is a joke. It was not sexual. It wasn't sexual. But apparently it was seen as sexual. And then EBZ actually came into the chat and warned me this might not be the greatest of ideas. And then I was like, okay, EBZ, if you think it's not a good idea, then I'm just going to take action and take it down. And then somebody had also flagged the video. I know that, by the way, it was not EBZ because it was another user who had commented other than EBZ, oh, I'm going to flag the video. And then the video was flagged. And then my account got banned because my boyfriend's foot was in my mouth. And by the way, as soon as that video was flagged, I had gotten an email saying within a second that my video had been reviewed and then flagged, but I know for a fact that it wasn't reviewed because they could not have reviewed my video in that short amount of time. BS. It was a robot that just automatically saw that the video was flagged and probably saw the word mouth or something like that in the title and then banned my entire channel from streaming for 3 months from it. So thank you, YouTube, so much. I feel so welcome and happy as a new creator. These glitches, always erasing and re-bringing back my subs. How many subs do I have? I don't know. Because one day I have 30 more subs than I did. Next day I have 30 less subs. Then I have 30 more subs. And it's the same amount of number fluctuating and defluctuating constantly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Maybe calm down. Don't you tell me to calm down. I'm not gonna calm down. I'm just playing around. You're right. I probably should calm down. Even though my streams have only a third of how many views they used to now. Yes. Why should I calm down? I am upset, but that is my emotion. Yes, but I still feel that way. Okay, I'm sorry. Does anyone want to see me put on some makeup if I have some makeup in here? If I have makeup in here. I might have makeup in here. Somewhere. You said, okay, don't calm down. I found this rock here in Hawaii. Remember I actually found this rock when I was doing the live stream that I first made that I was walking around, and it was that moment that I knew that this was one of my favorite thing in the world was that moment. And it was a really fun day. And I was locked out of my room, but I was having a great time. And I found this rock and it says, I found it in the pond when I just went in the pond barefoot. And it says on the back, keep or re-hide, post a pic on Facebook, Oahu Rocks, 808 Rocks. I still haven't posted the picture, but yeah, it looks backwards when you look at it on the camera, doesn't it? But yeah, I still haven't posted it, I guess, but this rock is sentimental to me because it's from Hawaii and because I was streaming and having a great time. I remember EBZ had dropped me off at the bus stop that day because he had to fly to the island, and it was a really sad moment. You know? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna freak out my voice. You're so sweet. Huh?
Looks like I'm kissing them.
I love you, Bo. I love to listen to her snore in her sleep. You know, is it because, okay, I'm just curious. So the sleep stream, is it like a security thing? Like, is it like, do you feel scared at night and it makes you feel like you're like with a friend, like, or something like that, or like a sleepover, like when there's like a sleep stream and it just makes you feel better? That was part of why okay. That was part of why I wanted to, because I was like really scared that night. I know it's weird. I also knew that people sleep stream, and I thought about it because EBZ does them. Anyway, but like, I know it's weird, but like, I had wondered why would someone make a sleep stream? Why would people want to watch that? But then I made the sleep stream because I was scared, and I felt like if I had a bunch of people with me, then I wouldn't be so scared when I was going to sleep because I like felt like a monster was gonna kill me or somebody was gonna like break into the house because I get like really anxious about things. That somebody in the comments section had scared me because like I thought that I was gonna get kidnapped and put in a snuff film. So I felt much better making a sleep stream, you know. And it was like cozy because I turned on the stream and I look outside and it's snowing and comfortable and my boyfriend's downstairs and he's asleep. Well, now he's my lover. Anyway. Yeah, well, like his grandma had talked to me that morning about like snuff films or something, and it scared me. Like she was like, you know, sometimes people could get kidnapped and taken to snuff films from people on the internet, and they could show up to your house in hours and torture you to death. And then I got like so scared.
Are you talking about
Yeah, should I not? Why are you laughing? Is that a good laugh or a bad laugh? Good laugh? Oh, you don't care. Okay. Also, yeah. Anyway, yay, Princess Leia rock, so pretty. I wonder who painted the Princess Leia on the front of the rock. It's a princess, it's a little princess rock. Snuff films, yeah, but then I felt a little bit better because I was spooked by an old lady's understanding of the internet. Sorry. Anyway, but then I looked up these snuff films happened, and also I like texted on EBZ's channel. I was like, EBZ, I'm scared, EBZ. Am I gonna get taken to a snuff film? EBZ, I'm really scared. EBZ, someone said they want to kill me. EBZ, huh?
I had a sword?
Yeah. And then somebody was like, yeah. But EBZ was like, oh, hi to Jasmine in the chat. But I don't think he noticed all that rate, which is good because it probably would have been disruptive to his stream. And then like I looked up, do snuff films happen? Which I figured they must because humanity must do everything, right? There's like no evil that's unknown to man, so surely they must exist. So I looked up snuff films and apparently they do exist, but none of them are real and they're all fake snuff films that are trafficked. And yeah, no, there's no such thing as a real snuff film. So that didn't really scare me after that because I was like, well, surely if they happen that commonly, then a real one would have been found. So I was like, well, great, they don't exist. But it still made me feel better to do a sleep stream because then I wasn't as scared. I don't know. I like your little humming song. I'm gonna dance to your song. Dab on them haters. Root beer time. Dancing lady. I want a drink. I want a drink. I want a drink. I want to drink a drink. Oh, do you know how much the drinks in the vending machines are? Huh? Yeah, but do you know how much? Because I didn't see a price when I looked yesterday. I don't have a lot here. Let me see if I have enough. But why is your name so blue? Because he's not. Oh, by the way, as mods, there is only one rule. And that one rule is no, there's two rules. Yeah. Nobody insult my boyfriend and nobody insult DBZ. And if anybody insults EBZ or my boyfriend, that person gets timed out. And then if they do it a second time, then they get banned. Also, when they're being timed out, they have to be explained. You do not insult Jasmine's boyfriend and you do not insult EBZ. And if they do not listen and they do it again, then they get banned from the chat. There is no kid. They're literally, that would have to be miracle conception because me and EBZ have never done anything like that. But I have $1.75, so I'm sure that I must be able to get some kind of drink with that. Anything more than that would really be too much. I don't know what kind of drink I want. Hi, Tiffany. My name's not Tiffany. Who's Tiffany? Oh, she's Tiffany. Oh, wait a minute. You were talking to that Tiffany. Oh, I'm gonna go get a drink and come back. I need another quarter if I want to get a drink. It's a ghost. I came here for the thumbnail. I came here shy. Hi, sorry you're shy. It's okay to be shy. It's okay to be shy. It's okay to be fabulous. It's okay if you're too socially nervous. It's okay to be worried, kind of, a little bit too shy to talk. Long as you get that swagger whack, it's okay to be shy. Even if you're not shy at all, it's okay to be shy. Even if you're feeling small, it's okay to be lovely, fabulous, constant, talking lips, never moving either. It's okay too. Do you know why? Because it's okay to be shy. It's okay to be shy. It's okay to be shy. But when you come out of your shell, it's all right too. Ow! You're a Disney princess.
You said you sound like.
I love you. Oh.
There's a new sheriff in town.
You have a drink machine in your house that needs money. Oh, it's not my house. It's a college. Why are you not going to do a sleep stream? I'm going to do a sleep stream. Do I look tired right now? Tiffany said, yeah. I am Danny said, don't get banned again. Oh, we won't. I love you. I love you.
Me too.
I love you.
Me too.
I love you. Wait, is this like inappropriate? I don't know. I don't know where the line is. Where is the line for inappropriate? Because I don't know. No, where is it though? Is it here?
Apparently, foot and mouth is.
Foot and mouth is inappropriate, yes. Rice hat, yes. Rice gum hat. It's a rice hat. What do you think of that?
So it's nice
so beautiful. And he is with a frat. He's got his frat brothers, and he loves his mothers. He's got 2 of them, but he's also got rice gum hat right on top of his head. I know exactly that. That's what you said. He said I might want to be a little more quiet in here. That's something that he whispered quietly inside my ear. So now I'm more silent, so that I don't get kicked out, because it will not be good if I shout. But I'm a very loud person, and if I get kicked out, would I really deserve it? I don't really know, but I guess I would have earned it because I'm way too vocal, and I guess that I burned it. Yes, I'll do a sleep stream for you, Joey. Oh, it's a little monkey. Hi, monkey. Monkey.
Back to my work.
Okay. No, I want my hat back. Or is it your hat? Whose hat is it?
Yours.
Oh, I forgot. I need another quart so that I can have an energy drink. Huh? It's okay, Joey. What'd you say?
I'm an energy drink person around here.
What energy drink person?
I'm the energy drink person around here.
Yeah, but like you kept saying, the Kickstarts are so good.
They are.
Do they taste like Mountain Dew or do they taste like an energy drink?
Tastes like both combined. But they're better than other energy drinks.
I don't
They're
like
my favorite.
the taste of energy drinks.
Yeah, they're different. Did you taste the one I gave you the other day? The
What?
blueberry one?
No,
I let you taste it. It was a blue can.
I didn't like that one.
Oh.
I don't know if I need an energy drink or if I just need like a regular drink, because like an energy drink might be fun. Like they have a fruit punch one and I like fruit punch, but like I don't like not fruit punch. I don't know. I'll be back. I'm gonna use my Pokemon book as a doorstop. Pokemon, gotta stop them all. It's you and me. Stopping doors our destiny. You stop me and I'll stop you. Book doorstop. Pokemon. I accidentally locked myself out. Oh, I'm entertaining you. Thank you. Look, I have Mountain Dew Voltage. See? It tastes like
My neighbor was gonna open it.
it's blue.
Someone else was gonna open it, but I was like, I got it. You hear me?
Is Ernest the name of the chicken? That's a good name. Wait, what?
Someone else was gonna open the door, but I got
Oh. Let me Google that chicken. Thank you, my love. Ernest. Chicken. Ice Poseidon. Poseidon picks up Ernest the chicken. YouTube. It's a chicken. It's so cute though. He loves the chicken so much.
What are you watching?
Removing the shoot the Ernest the chicken comments.
What are you watching?
But you're not in trouble for it. I know you were kidding, but it's so sad. Don't kill Ernest the chicken. I love Ernest the chicken. It's such a good name for a chicken. Oh, the chicken was supposed to have the gun? Oh, so the chicken wasn't supposed to be shot. Oh, well. Sorry. I wish I could undelete those. Okay, new rule. Other than jokes, no negative things about Ernest the chicken either. But like those are just removed. No one gets banned for that. Just the comments are just removed if they insult Ernest the chicken. Long live that damn chicken. Ernest the chicken. I want to watch the video again. What does the punch horse thing mean? I don't know what that meme means. Is that meme a reference to the horse that Ice was riding in the Hawaii stream? I love that chicken so much. It's such a good chicken. Ice loves that chicken. Ernest needs a constant stream. They didn't you just like put Ernest like in a pen and like put a cute little chicken house in there and like a little bowl of water and food and then like toys and then just like have a freaking live stream camera constantly pointing at the chicken, playing the chicken live all the time. It could even be switched around from like his phone when he's not there. That's better. Chicken has a gun. You're not a crouch baby.
It is.
No, no punching. No, no punching horses. I'm gonna do some dance. I'm gonna do an Ernest the Chicken dance. Once there was a chicken, and the chicken's name was Ernest. The chicken was too fabulous, and everybody learned this. We got the chicken dancing, everybody has a song. But when there is a poultry bird, you got to get along with the bird. 'Cause you know her name is Ernest. Have you heard this? Yeah, 'cause it was in the garbage, living in the garage, somewhere in LA, California, picking up a pet. Have you even seen your feathery baby friend? Yeah, Ernest, the lovely cock-a-doodle-doo. And when you have a new man's best friend, I know chicken is the friend for you. Chicken, 'cause it's fully grown already. I think that you just know that the chicken says, because you met me, Ernest.
No.
Joey, I'm not gonna breathe into the camera, but thank you. Joey, you're awesome. Can I make a video about you? Joey, can I make a video about your comments? Like, I won't be mean, I'll just read them. Joey, you're hilarious. I'm good, baby. I'm good.
Wait, how many Mountain Dews have you had today?
How many Mountain Dews have I had today?
Mm-hmm.
It's an irrelevant question.
Like, at least.
Huh? So have you. You've been sharing all the Mountain Dews.
Hey, don't call me a hypocrite. You're absolutely not a hypocrite.
I didn't call you a hypocrite. You said it, not me.
Mm-hmm.
Want the rest of this?
You sure?
Yeah, here you go,
Please
baby.
don't be up on that. Be done after I type one more thing.
Okay, I won't do it, Joey.
How do you like?
Wait, what message was retracted? Why was the message retracted? Oh, I was kissing my boyfriend, not the audience. Sorry. Wait, what did Shayar say? What did Shayar say, though? Why was the message retracted? No. It's okay. Just retract. No, it's all right. Just retract messages that like mess with my boyfriend or EBZ. No. Oh, who's doing that? Okay. Why are all the messages being retracted now? Oh, can you help me? Oh, it's not you. I am Danny. How do I see who is retracting the messages? XD, does it say who retracted your message? We're just trolling you, Jasmine. Oh. No, don't cry, Joey.
How about them apples?
Oh, wonderful grade, 99.6. That's so lovely, dear. You're doing so good on your homework. My genius.
How about the blankets? How about the blankets? How did the relationship go? Tell me about the blankets.
What did you say?
The layering yesterday. The layering yesterday
Oh.
when we went outside. Tell them what we did out. Where we put the blanket outside.
Oh, so me and Bo went outside and we were like walking around and we like wrapped one big blanket around ourselves because it was cold and snowy and we wanted to be warm. So we shared a blanket and we were both like Siamese twins with a blanket. I love you. And we like walked around like that and like we were like Siamese twins and it was so warm because the body heat was in the blankets and it was nice and I didn't feel the least bit cold.
Cut off.
You do. I cut it off. I decapitated my man. I am sorry. I'm about to cry right now. What time are you going to be in bed? No. Don't cry, Joey. No. Wait, are you going to cry because you want me to sleep stream or is there another reason? Are you actually going to cry?
Let him ask this question.
Is he going to cry or is he being sarcastic? I don't know. Oh. We don't know if you're gonna cry or if you're being sarcastic. I have a question not meant to offend you guys. Yes?
Oh, I speak.
Add this one to the video, do not offend us. Add what one to the video? What video? Where is the video? Wait, you finished your homework. Should we do? Oh, no, my boyfriend is not mute. Oh! No. Okay, here's an explanation. There are two Noahs. Okay? There is Noah
Yeah.
B, who is my lovely boyfriend. Well, he's not.
No, they're saying that. I thought I didn't
He's
talk.
actually my lover.
They're saying that I didn't talk.
Um,
They're saying that they thought I did not talk.
no, my boyfriend Noah. My boyfriend Noah does talk. My brother Noah, who is a completely different person, is mute and doesn't speak. Well, he does speak, but he just says like single words like cookie, milk, things like that because he's disabled. So, wait, why are you crying? But I can't go to sleep. Even if I wanted to. Joey, do I seem like I have the ability to sleep? I mean, you're really cool, Joey. Like, we appreciate how you are always in the comments and you're always like funny and fun and there. But like, sometimes I can't sleep, like right now. But I was gonna sleep stream when I was tired.
What the fuck is a tiff? Oh.
Joey?
Tiffany. That's it.
Joey?
You must be newly dating. If only they knew.
Yes, they're newly something.
Yep. Oh.
I'm not gonna cry. I want you to do a sleep stream. It calms me down. But Joey, I'm not tired right now. I just had a Mountain Dew voltage and I was already dancing and singing songs about chickens and stuff already anyway. And then before that I was hyper anyway. And like now my boyfriend is having the rest of my Mountain Dew. I mean, not my boyfriend. I mean,
this is the perfect drink for an electrical engineer. You know why?
What?
Because it's voltage. This
I mean,
is meant for an electrical
lover
engineer to
is
stay up all
having
night.
the rest of my energy drink. Nice, sweet. Should we do a hallway stream soon?
If you want.
I'd love to. Do you have your phone ready? Okay. We're gonna go exploring the hallways.
Mhm.
I see everything. Could you go get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or I could go get it and you could babysit the
Mhm.
stream and talk to them.
Yeah, we gotta talk before we do the hallway stream, though. There's very specific things that
We'll be-
must be.
We'll be back in a bit to do a hallway
Um,
stream.
There's very specific precautions to take during a hallway stream. Jasmine.
Oh, we can talk with paper. We're talking with paper, so we don't have to end the stream yet because we're talking with paper. When are you going to do stream? I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to sleep. Joey. Joey.
Mhm. Mhm.
Joey, we would like to know if the sleep stream thing is a joke or if you're serious. Like, we're still gonna do it, but like, we just want to know like if you're joking or not. Oh yeah. We talked about that part earlier about that other thing to not show. Yeah. I'm sorry for asking you to do sleep stream. Can you do one for me someday? Aw. Joey, I'm gonna do a sleep stream tonight. Okay, we'll do a sleep stream. You know, I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Wait, you don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, we'll do one tonight, just like when I'm tired. Like, we're gonna do like some exploring and walking around a bit, before streaming. Like it's the sleeping stream. I mean, we're not. I mean, we're gonna be doing exploring and walking around a bit while streaming. And then after that, then we'll do the sleep stream. There we go. I was much more concise and precise and full of lice and all the mice
What?
were running
Wait,
all
wait,
around. They
wait,
were
wait.
running in the town. Everybody said, "Don't you pull your hands down? Pull your hands down. Pull your hands down. Put them in the air, just like the flare." Everybody really knows, but they really don't care because you got your fingers going all around.
Soy.
You put your hands down.
Wait. Oh, I know who Paul Joseph Watson is. He coined the term soy boy.
Huh? Paul Joseph Watson.
Yeah.
You
He's the one who made up the term soy boy.
Do I like them? What do you mean, do I like them?
They're a political YouTube channel.
I'm sorry. No, don't be sad. No. We are not mad at you, Joey. We are not mad. We are happy. Yes, we are happy with Joey. Are we happy with Joey?
It's cool.
Yeah, Joey's cool. We're happy with you, Joey. You're cool. We made you a mod. You're our friend. Fist bump to Joey. Joey, fist bump. Yeah. Joey's making me sad. No, don't be sad. No, now you're both sad. No.
My nose is huge.
I think it's just a couple fighting.
Not us. Sudden sumption.
We should have a drawing contest on the board.
Which board?
This one.
Hmm.
But we don't have anything to draw with. We just have coordinates.
All we have now is this piece of paper.
Yeah, but it's not as visual as the board. No, we should do the hallway stream, and then we should have a drawing contest when we do the hallway stream. Because I'm sure that we'll be able to find a board in the lecture room. We'll be able to do a drawing contest.
Yeah, I have certain concerns about the hallway stream. There's just stuff literally all over the place. Like literally all over the place. On every single wall. Like everywhere. I mean, someone could walk by with a
Are
jacket
you
on.
changing your mind then?
No, I just don't know.
I mean, plus nobody's out.
Need to
It's so
figure
late
out.
at night.
I just need to figure out what's a really bad spot, what's a really good spot.
Well, we already looked around today and decided the spots.
Mhm.
We'll be fine. We'll just point at the floor when we're transitioning. We should hurry though before we bore the chat, because we have a pretty good amount of people here tonight. Okay. Wait. Are you okay? Or am I just pushing you into?
I just don't want to like accidentally dox the school. I mean, there's markers. There's like there's things that indicate it everywhere. Especially in those the tunnel area. Like every sign has.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just point at the ground when we're transitioning. That's would it make you feel better if you were holding the camera?
Actually, I can't think of a single area.
I saw multiple looking for spots.
Okay. That's a good point. We can still hear you even if you cover the camera.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Okay, well, if they can hear us, what were we talking about? Well, yeah.
Damn it.
Well, how about this? We're definitely getting the hell away from this room before.
Yes, before we bore everyone, let's go. Okay, thank you. Oh, is this Bo's drink? Now he'll kiss me when he's drinking it and he won't even know. No, I did not spit in the drink. I just merely kissed the brim of it so that my lover may engage in having a kiss as soon as he drinks the drink. It will be a secret kiss that only I know of. It will be a kiss between all of us that he will enjoy. I did not spit in his drink. I kissed the brim. There was no spit involved. It was a mere peck, a sisterly peck on the brim of the drink. Oh, hello. Drink. I did not spit in your drink, by the way. Someone said I did, but I didn't. Drink.
Oh,
Drink.
I don't believe you.
No, I really didn't. I promise. No, I
Why
didn't.
does it say that?
Your mouth is doing that thing. Okay. Because I kissed the brim of your drink, but I didn't
Okay.
spit in it. Yes, for he receives an indirect kiss drink-wise. Yeah. I sound as if I am medieval from
Wait,
medieval
you
times.
sniffed my chair, too.
I didn't sniff the chair. But I can sniff your shoulder.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get my hat, too.
You want my hat?
No, my hat.
Don't forget your tie. You are a wonderful person and I love you so much. You are in my heart. I will say a prayer for you too. If your boyfriend and you, I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Another one for the Joey video. I will not make Joey video. Joey said he does not want a video, so I will not make a Joey video. No Joey videos because Joey does not want video. Yes. You have ADHD like me? Yes, I do, and I'm also autistic. And I am not ashamed to admit it. And you can just forget it if you don't want to flip it and twist it. Balancing a coin on a pencil takes real skill. Real skill. Putting this on top of it like a hill. Does Scott Jim Carrey fake his autism? I don't know. Very well. Putting this right on the top. Put this cap up here just like a mop. Keep on balancing, never gonna stop. Till gravity takes a hold when it's getting old. When it's getting old on the pencil tip, which is the color of gold, but it's merely cheap metal. And you know that there's plastic on the coin, and you know that it's metal. It make me think of destiny, destiny, destiny. I want to change my name to Bob and get a new job and not be a slob. Hello. Oh, let me fix that. Unless you want it that way.
No, I do not like
Let me fix that. Unless you want it that way. 'Cause you're my boy and I get to play with your tie every single day. I'll make it real straight. I'll make you
Thanks.
look great. And then you say thanks. And I'll change my name to Hank.
Hank.
Nice hat, bro. You never really know how much it goes with a radical flow, like a true stick, a chew stick, a cheese stick. Don't be a prick. Should we stream now? Okay, do you have your phone?
Yeah, you can just keep this on until like I can get that other
Okay.
one up. Wait, is it in here?
And I have a
Did I
portable
leave my phone
battery.
in here?
Huh?
Did I leave my phone in here? And what about our computers? Should we put them back in the room?
I suppose so.
Let me get my phone. I think I left it in the room.
Okay.
Also, why are your clothes in here?
I didn't bring those in here.
Are they yours?
Yes.
I think you did.
I didn't bring those in here.
Well, I didn't. I think you brought them in here. Oh. It must be in the back. Remember you were looking for a marker?
Oh, they were in my bag, yeah. I'm very happy for me. I'm happy for you too. Nice hat, bro. Yeah, it's the greatest hat that he's got. You will do a sleep stream. I am happy, yes. I will do a sleep stream, and you will be filled with happiness and joy. Ow. I like your dress. I like your face. I like your face all over the place. It's filled with mace and chocolate twists. There's no quite mace that's quite like this. You take it off, you put it on until the hat is almost gone. You like my dress? It is the best. It's so damn yellow. I have good taste. Huh? Oh, thank you. Here, this is my password. Look carefully. Oh, wait. Yeah, but this is my password. That right there. See, and then I'll tell you again later. And then
Ready. No.
right there. It's my password.
No.
And now, this is my email.
That's not the
Oh,
one. You have two, remember?
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you for giving me a massage.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot my email. Let me look real quick. Oh, there's no space. Okay, now. Do you snore when you sleep? I don't know. Enter my password. Yes, I agree.
I got a question for you.
Are you a student, Jasmine? No, I'm not. I am just visiting my lovely love here. Okay, now how do I stream?
Mhm. Should we end this one then?
I guess, just a second.
Yeah, I think I should have the camera because I know where all the. Mhm. And definitely don't do that.
Oh, there is no location. These are not the look. No, don't click them or they will
Don't
be.
be.
Okay. Ask your boyfriend, do you snore?
No. Mhm.
What are you guys going to do today? We are going to roam the hallways. We're about to make a hallway roaming stream.
You know where that is?
Excellent. We're in North Korea, of course. Of course.
We gotta do a thumbnail.
I like that thumbnail. I like
But you're
it.
not in it.
Oh, okay. Be on top of my head if you want to.
Mhm.
Damn it!
Is that good?
Yes. Do you like it?
Mhm.
I like it. Yes, yes. When did you meet EBZ? I met EBZ in Hawaii when I was stream sniping. It's time to go live, everyone.
It's going live. We're live. Into that.
Time to end the stream. Please join the one that we're currently doing. Okay?